in his locker tomorrow. That's going to be costly.
You called for it. They gave it to you. Hooker going to roll to the opposite side of the pressure. Might have to use his legs again. Here he does. As a first down. We'll see what this flag is for, though, on the second straight play. Had to improvise. Flag was downfield.
There is no foul for defensive holding. Both of the plays a first down.
All right, so the run stand. Poetic ending to last week. You win by 1 in Kansas City after you won by 1 last year to open up the regular season in Kansas City. Hendon Hooker guided that comeback. He's trying to do it again today here. Made a man miss. We've been saying that a couple of times on this drive. And he springs his way forward. Looks like another gain of 8 this time. Jacoby Windman, former Michigan State Spartan, on the tackle.
Effective the second head fake was, but it worked to some extent.
You know all about faking out defenders, the deceptiveness. Hendon Hooker utilizing those skills going into his bag on this drive. They'll hand it off this time. Jefferson made a nice cut and then got a first down.
Jamar Jefferson, he's a strong guy. He drugged that guy for 1 or 2 yards. And you could just see it, how he approaches the game.
He's got
some tough decisions coming up for the Ford family and the coaching staff.
These players are trying to make those decisions hard. Jefferson into the end zone, and the Lions are back on. So second time today the Lions have punched it in on the ground. And now Bates will come on for the extra point. All of a sudden turning into a fun back and forth here at Ford Field.
I like it.
They're back on top. Second Jamar Jefferson touchdown has the Lions back in front. They can't block.
Yeah.
You were just waiting for this moment.
Come on.
Best bet. Plumlee returning here, looking for the edge. Got the sideline, and Plumlee was knocked down by Bates over on the sideline. Jake Bates showcasing not only he could kick the ball, but
they hadn't had many of those this game, or really this preseason. And so in that drive, we know that Hendon Hooker can run, but we want to see him hit some guys down the field, and he did, but sprung them to scoring points.
Jefferson who finished it off. Now to the ground go the Steelers, keeping it with the QB keeper as John Rice Plumlee is in it. Second and 6. J.R. Plumlee rolls out as his target. Injury on the tackle. Des Fitzpatrick with a 60-yard catch earlier in the game, able to make the grab. Michigan native, gain of 5 there. And now third down on the horizon.
Good tackle by Gildry to get him down and not let him get any more. And so now you give yourself a nice shot to stop him here and put Pittsburgh in a decision-making.
Threes are up from the Lions fans. They want to stop. Can they get it here? It's going to be close. Very close. P. Ryan might be short. It looks like he is. So now we'll see if Mike Tomlin and the Steelers have to go for this on 4th and inches. They will.
Buckle up, boys. It's early.
Yep.
Offense, minute 69. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
It was the same last year. These fans pack in the third and final preseason game this year. Fair catch for Alexander. That'll take us to a quick breather. 21-17. Offense coming back when we come back. Able to practice that first week post-Giants game. They signed Fromm to have some backup depth there, so he gets his first reps. Dan Campbell said he didn't want to get him in. Jake Funk, who had a touchdown catch earlier in the game, on the run there.
So if I'm reading between the lines, I think it's safe to say Nate, the interception is a little bit misleading because I don't think it's his fault. The receiver needs to keep running to him this preseason.
Oh, completes his first pass to Tom Kennedy for a first down. Dream start for Jake Fromm.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Not bad.
I'll take a completion as my first throw.
Blood on the elbow there for Tom Kennedy. Really glad to see him back after he missed last season with an injury that he suffered in camp. And now Fromm, a little play fake, another throw. Is it 2 for 2? That hit the turf. Maurice Alexander thinks he has it. Right now, offense is moving up. Gain of 14, make it 2 for 2 for Fromm. Now back up the middle with Funk. Hey, Danny.
Believe it or not, even head coach Dan Campbell had an identity crisis as a player at one point. A third-round draft pick to the New York Giants. He told me this week he'd come home in season 1, and the newspaper articles were already writing that he was a bust. They were trying to put him to do the dirty work, and I was going to block and pass protection. Now, when his own players have an identity crisis, Campbell told me, you have to say, who are you and what do you do? And you have to major in that.
It's great stuff.
He understands the mental part of it, the struggles, the highs, the lows. And so some things don't even need to be said because he just gets it.
Third down here, and on X, you can't go on Instagram and kind of look at what people are saying about you, whatever it is, especially as a kicker, talking about Jake Bates in that discussion with Dave Phipp down in the field before the game. Just have to stay locked in on your work and stay in practice and focus on what you can control.
Yeah, and just focusing on the process, not necessarily the results, because the results will come if the process is right.
Now Fromm goes down the seam, has a completion, and Calhoun able to atone for that last mistake on the penalty. Sets up the Lions in plus territory. Great bounce back there from the former Duke wideout Jalen Calhoun. Yep,
that's a really good bounce back.
Calhoun, one of 6 wide receivers in Duke history with 3,000 career yards. Former high school QB turned wide receiver, undrafted wideout, trying to make the team. Big play for him there. You're right, Fromm has been looking confident. They go over the middle again, and it's Calhoun again.
Another one. Back to back.
Another
one. DJ Khaled.
Another one. 7:03 to go. Fromm engineering a nice drive here. Just outside of the 30. Gonna pitch it. Funk has gotten the majority of the carries today. Slade brought him down. Another former Michigan State guy. Jacob Slade on this Steelers defense. Steelers played most of their starters into the second quarter last week. Saw a quick swap from them today from Russell Wilson to Justin Fields, then Kyle Allen and J.R. Plumlee, and now on the defensive side, seeing some of their backups. Their prized defensive acquisition in the offseason was Patrick Queen, coming over from the divisional rival in the Ravens. It's going to be a tough division in the AFC North, as will the NFC North. But Russell Wilson and Justin Fields, one of the most intriguing QB storylines around the league. With 5 seconds left on this play clock, Funk will run it to the right side. Still got 6 minutes to go, but don't forget, coming up, you can stay tuned for the Cure Auto Insurance postgame show for highlights, analysis, and interviews.
Looking comfortable, too.
Very comfortable. Fromm has looked comfortable. He wants it and has it. Oh, in and out of the hands at his target in Funk. Already had 1 touchdown catch earlier in the game. That looks like it had a chance to be another one.
Oh, he wished.
Play clock winding down, too.
Delay game. Offense, number 18. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Yep, didn't get it off. So see now they'll bring on Bates and the special teams unit. Good opportunity, though, for Jake Bates to try to redeem himself from the last. From 46, he was hitting from 57 in warm-ups. There was a flag before the snap. The kick is good.
There we go. So if this is offsides, I still believe you still kick it.
They're going over to talk with Dan Campbell and see what the Lions want to do with it.
Offside. Defense number 21. That penalty's decline. Result of the play. Feels good. Timeout.
The new rules, if it doesn't land in the landing zone, goal line to 20-yard line, then offense gets it at the 40. New touchback is brought out to the 30. If the receiving team opts not to return a kick that lands in the landing zone, then they will take it out to the 20-yard line. So different repercussions that you'll see.
And if you could just force some type of...
And so right there, that one bounced in the landing zone initially, so that's why it is brought out to the 20-yard line as J.R. Plumlee will hand it off and trying to stretch this to the outside. A big hit on Chamberlain coming over from guards.
The defense just swarms here, and they come at you fast.
Rookie out of Wake Forest sets up 2nd and 6. And down the seam, the Steelers go for Jeray Jenkins, who was on the Jaguars practice squad last season. Let's pick up a win before you get it going in the regular season for real in 15 days.
Yeah, that'd be a nice way to put the cherry on top of the preseason for the Lions.
Champlain is stuffed in the backfield. Should be a loss of at least 3. Beauplan had the initial contact. When it came to transferring over here so quickly this last week after signing. Now, J.R. Plumlee back to the air, a contested catch. It is Quez Watkins emerging. His first year with the Steelers, a gain of 10, 3:08 to go.
The coverage wasn't terrible. It was a good throw and great focus by Watkins to go down and catch that ball in the basket.
Brings up 3rd and short up near midfield. Plumlee keeps it and he'll throw it. And now the ball is incomplete. That is not a live ball, so Lions get the stop on 3rd down. We'll see again to prove that was a forward pass. Plumlee keeps it. Pressure gets through. Wingo is in front of him. Pass is complete. Though a big catch from Quez Watkins and a clutch one on 4th and 3. There is a flag down though, so hold on a minute.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty. And then it's forced out.
Wow.
Joey Fisher.
Đang nọ là sáng nay mới ấy xong mà nay giờ đã nọ luôn. Không có mấy cái tóc của nó chưa nọ. Nó váy sáng nay sao cho nó ấy. Nọ á. Sao nọ? Không có cái kia để nó chơi nọ. Đi biết đi sửa quần áo à? Bây giờ là một số mà cái này thì kiểu bé hơn vậy. 2 cái này cái tông béo béo mà thì cùng số 2 có thể cái con nhìn này cái tông béo béo cùng số 2 để con gấp trong Để đi lấy cái hai cái áo một cái vết ở đây được rồi. Cái vết được tất cả đi xuống. Để đi chặt xuống. Bắt đầu đặt yến, đặt được tiếng. Này thế là